Meteorologist Dean Davis and the Weather Pros, live with blogs.com. Time for a weather outlook. It's the 7th of February, 2016. It is 1:17 a.m. when I'm recording this, and we can tell you that the low pressure system that caused the snow along the East Coast has moved away. High pressure system has came into the areas of North and Carolina and Virginia. Dry weather expected for the majority of the rest of the weekend before we have more systems to worry about next week. Let's take a look. We continue on. The high starts moving away. We get some moisture back towards Texas. Start watching this area back here towards Texas. So we move it along. We get a low pressure system develop along the coastline. Look what we got here. A very sharp troughing system. Cold air is in place. So what does this system do? It starts moving up the coast. The issue also is a lot of moisture will be available for this system. That's one thing that this has underplayed, because we have this low pressure system out here in Michigan connecting here with this low pressure. This is what's going to bring the snow. That low is going to try to pull to the coast the cold air, and what will happen is it'll capture some of the moisture, and we're going to start seeing snowfall when it tries to transfer the energy to the coastline. That would be including Roanoke, Lynchburg, Smith Mountain Lake up to Charlottesville, most of New Jersey, some rain maybe in South Jersey before it changes, as another low pressure, Fujiwhara's around the other one. Remember, that was back here, so Fujiwhara went around. It's called the Fujiwhara effect. And we should probably have more moisture here, so we're looking at snow probably for southern New Jersey down through Virginia. That's going to be Monday into Monday night. As this low moves away, more cold air pulls in, you'll definitely see snow. And this will be probably a minor event, something maybe in the range of 2 to 4 inches, 3 to 6 maybe. And that low pressure system moves out and keep cold air in the area and some moisture, so you might see some leftover snow. We'll start continuing our movement of systems. High pressure in the Midwest will dive down along the jet stream, keep everything nice and cold for a while there in with this system. The high pressure will continue to move to the southeast, keeping that low. We get another low develop here over Canada, which is going to bring the snow through western Pennsylvania and locations such as that, go off the coast, possibly bring some snow to the coastline of Massachusetts. So we see this pattern starting to set up. Nothing really in the southwestern area, but this is around the day of Valentine's Day. Looks like the majority of the area on the East Coast looks nice for Valentine's Day. We get some icing looking to start up in the St. Louis area up to Omaha. As we get a new storm, this has been where we get our nice storms sometimes, has been in the East Coast. We'll ride this situation and transfer its energy. So we get warm, rain. It looks like to start with it, but it will likely come back as a coastal low that would cause snowfall by the time we get around the 18th. So there's rain here, but this low is pretty far south, and the cold air is pretty far south. So this is still ways out, so it's not really catching the full potential of what this could do, especially with a low at that location. The cool air should be in place, and we should have this as a snow event, not a rain event, by the 20th. So we have to keep an eye on that. So we do see the moisture. This would likely be snow, not rain, at this point, based on the trends. So just a little bit of information to let you know. As you see, it comes around the snow towards the end there. So the storm definitely is there, and I would consider it to be snow as this moves to the south and east. Next low gives Chicago a blast before moving probably to the coastline again in a Miller B situation for possibly more snow before we end February. Well, that's all for tonight. Meteorologist Dean Davis, the Weather Pros. Have a great one.